sitting in my room with thoughts racing inside my head. I'm 15 years old. I have to call my dad. The phone is in my hand and it's about to slip right out because I'm sweating so hard. I've been going to therapy for a year now and it's time to tell him so he can sign the papers. I can't stop thinking there's no point in telling him because he won't understand. I tell my mom, she's telling me I should tell him, but apparently he wants to hear it from me. If that's what it takes to start testosterone, then I will say it. After we talk for a minute, I take a deep breath. Dad, I say, I'm trans. Him being the person he is asked me, so who do you hang around? I reply, I have all girlfriends. Well, he says, men don't have all girlfriends. 2 hours later, he finally says he understands and is ready to sign. I tell everybody at school I'm the happiest I've ever been. I call my dad to see if he got the papers. No answer. A text comes through. I'm not signing those papers over and over. I'm not signing those papers again and again. I'm not signing those papers. Why does he keep repeating himself? I can feel him using those words to stab my happiness in the back. I'm a junior in high school now. Everyone knows I am trans and everyone has gotten used to the name change. Everyone knows Jahir, the laughing, loud, loving, and funny dude with dreads who never stops smiling. What they don't know is that I'm playing it cool, almost too cool. I'm battling who I am and who I'm trying to be. Yes, everyone knows that boy Jahir who uses the girls' restroom. Jahir, the boy whose voice sounds like he hasn't hit puberty yet. Yeah, we know Jahir. She's over there. She's in the locker room crying because she got her binder at home. She won't come to class because she started that time of the month and doesn't want to ask anyone for a tampon. Jahir, who doesn't have the courage to correct people who don't call him by his name. Jahir, who curls up in a ball and cries on the inside, but smiles and plays it cool on the outside. The only time I feel my true self coming out is when I wrestle. I'm falling in love with wrestling. Those 6-minute matches full of sweat, back pain, throbbing flat feet, courage, love, support, and true happiness. I love going to practice and pushing my limits to the max. I don't feel like anything else but a dreadhead wrestler full of fight and love. Honestly, I wish I started my freshman year, so maybe my father could have seen a #1 wrestler and not his butch daughter. Maybe if I follow his athletic footsteps, he will finally see me as his. Never mind. I'm gonna just keep playing it cool. I am a senior now, and I'm on top of the world when it comes to wrestling in school. But shit, I'm almost 18, and soon it'll be my time to choose if I want to continue down this road of wrestling and free education or myself, my true self. I don't want to make this decision, but I know my dad would be proud of me if I wrestle in college. I know this because he is standing right in front of me at graduation, smiling with his big pearly whites as always. He's hugging me so hard I can feel our blood rush through our bodies at the same time. It has been so long since I've seen my dad, and I actually chopped it up with him. So deep down, I'm actually happy. He has finally came here to visit me. See, I told you wrestling in college would work. He finally sees me. He understands that I am his son. He finally understands that I am Jahir Thomas. Deep breath. I knew he would come around eventually. He even wants to fly me out to Cincinnati. And of course I'm going. I'm in Cincinnati, and I'm with my dad. Who would have thought it? I finally see my sisters after 5 long years, and they see me too. They see Jahir Thomas. I never thought I would be this comfortable. We're at the annual Christmas party, and this older lady spots me and says, "You must be Zach's son." What? I can't believe it. I managed to reply, "Well, yes, I am Zach's son." Wow. Later in the evening, everyone in the family gathers around my father's speech. Everyone is locked in. I'm looking at no one else but him. He starts off thanking everyone, followed by a couple corny jokes and some corny laughs. Now he's finally getting to the part where he talks about his kids' achievements, and I'm all ears. He opens his mouth loud and proud and says, "Congratulations to my daughter Iman for..." Time stops. My ears are ringing. My eyes are getting cloudy, and it feels like my heart has lost its rhythm. Everyone is staring at me. Please stop staring at me. Please, please, please. Time to shake back into reality. Time to tell that little person to go back into that dark hole he came out of. Please, please let me stay. No, it's time to keep playing it cool and move on. Just wave and smile. It'll all be over soon. 8 months later, I'm done with college. And I choose me. I chose Jahir Thomas. Wrestling is just a band-aid over the bullet wound, and I want to be healed for life. My dad keeps calling me and texting me, acting like he understands, but when I read his text, I can tell he doesn't respect or understand me and never has. He'd rather protect his image than have me as his son. I want to ask him, why don't you love me like you love the other kids? What makes them so special? Is there some love left over for me? Please let there be some love left over for me. I promise I'll be grateful for whatever is left. I want to say I miss you, and I'm sorry I didn't go as planned, but I'm still succeeding. I still love school. I still love working out. I want a box, just like you. I dress pretty clean too, just like you. My mom said I sleep exactly like you too. I'm strong, I'm healthy, and I'm positive, just like you. I'm your son. Please be my father. I hate begging, but I probably get that from you too. And I know you missed out on teaching me how to shave, how to give myself a haircut, how to fix a car, or how to tie my tie, or how to run more than a mile without passing out. But please teach me. I don't want to learn from anyone but you. I love you, Dad. According to Zach, Jahir isn't Jahir. According to Zach, Iman is Zach's Bush daughter. Well, Jahir is done being cool about it. It's time for Jahir to take ownership of his life. I am 19 years old. I am Jahir. I am a man. I will be the best husband to my wife. I will be the best father to my kids. And I'm the best son neither of my parents are able to enjoy. Thank you.
Love you. Love you.
Did that. Did that.